Hey everyone, Micah here with Electrek. Today I'm coming to you from Huntsville, Alabama, where we are visiting Polaris's production facility where they are manufacturing these all-electric Ranger XP Kinetic UTVs. Come along with us while we check out how these are made and take some fun test riding on the vehicles. Let's hit it. Last year I tried out the production prototype for these vehicles, which was already pretty great, but now I'm getting the chance to test out the full production version after Polaris commenced manufacturing at their massive Northern Alabama factory earlier this year. So it's been a good 8 months or so since I've been in the Ranger XP Kinetic here. Woo! It's like riding a bike though. Not too much has changed in the hardware here compared to when we last rode the pre-production prototypes. Now we are in production though. People are already receiving these UTVs. And I'm excited to finally get on a production unit here to see what the final product looks and feels like. Oh man, this is beautiful. I also had a chance to tour the factory floor where they actually produce these, and I'll have more on that in a moment, but let me start with the vehicle here, because it's pretty incredible. And I've got it in sport mode here, because it's the most fun, and oh my gosh, this thing is powerful. Oh wow. Oh man, I'm gonna get into trouble with this thing. The Polaris engineers will take every chance they can to tell you that they didn't just electrify the Ranger for the sake of electrification, but rather because they could actually use the advantages of electric drivetrains to make this the best Ranger they've ever made. That means the Ranger XP Kinetic isn't just the most powerful Ranger in the Polaris lineup, it's the most powerful side-by-side UTV on the market. We're talking 110 horsepower, 140 stump-pulling foot-pounds of torque, and pretty much everything else you get with a typical Ranger, including compatibility with around 95% of Ranger XP accessories. But the performance, that's off the charts. 1,250 pounds of hauling in the rear box, 2,500 pounds of towing capacity, and pretty damn fun if you ask me. Now obviously the Ranger line is UTVs. These are really meant for utility work, right? Like, I mean, these are for ranchers, people moving cargo, hunters, that sort of thing. But even as recreational vehicles, oh my gosh, these are so much fun. This is the kind of thing that you can use all day, day in, day out for work, and then take it out on a, Friday night, Saturday ride and have some real fun with it. The vehicle is obviously a powerhouse, but laying down extreme torque isn't the only advantage of electric drivetrains. Far from it. Alright, let's do some climbing here. Oh yeah. Oh man, this thing will climb up the side of a mountain. So before, when we were out there going fast, slinging dirt around, it's fun to feel how powerful the vehicle is, but where it really shows off is this technical, real nimble trail stuff here. And oh wow, especially at slow speeds too, it is just so easy to control. Yeah, let's do some log climbing. Oh yeah. Woo! Wow, this is really cool to see how this vehicle excels in so many different types of terrain like this. Oh, wow. Oh, the rock crawling. Perfect. Yeah, my little mini truck could not handle this. Whew. So it's not just about going fast or pulling heavy trailers uphill or rocketing off the line. It's also about fine control, which is going to be important for a lot of daily tasks, like lining up the hitch on that heavy trailer you gotta pull uphill. Wow, the low speed performance is it's incredible. Just slowly crawling through this stuff. It is just, the power is there, but it's the fine-tuned control that I think is the most impressive about this type of riding. can you hear that engine back there? So there's a gas ranger out here with us apparently, and I almost forgot what these engines sound like. It had been so nice to do this all electric. Wow, look at this slow speed control. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Oh wow, this is it. This is where the Electrek really shines, just this creeping and crawling. And then you get back out into the open and you feel that power and torque again. Wow. But like I said, I wasn't just here to ride, I was also here to see the production line. It's housed in Polaris's massive factory here, which unfortunately I was not actually allowed to film inside of, at least not on the factory floor where the real magic happens. But they did share with me some sanitized photos that I guess pass the Minder's censorship rules so that they don't show off too many secrets about how the sausage is made. But I can tell you that they've got those assembly lines fine-tuned, with all sorts of Rangers, both gas and electric, flowing down the same lines on robotically controlled chassis movers. The same engine lifts that used to only hoist combustion engines into place now gingerly drop big lithium batteries into Ranger chassis too. They wouldn't tell me how many of these things they're making per day, but based on the rate that they seem to be moving down the line, the answer appears to be many. Now the elephant in the room is sort of the pricing, with two different versions set at either $25,000 or $30,000, though to be honest, it's not that big of an elephant because a Ranger XP1000 already costs close to $2,100. So for a few thousand more, you're getting a higher tech vehicle that has a lower operating cost, is quieter and thus better to use around animals and in nature, doesn't require nearly as frequent maintenance intervals, and oh yeah, performs even better. Depending on the model, you've got either 40 or 80 miles of range, which is significantly farther than the average Ranger owner drives each day. Alright, let's floor it here for a second. Now that these things are flying off the production line and arriving in people's driveways, we're going to start hearing a lot more from actual owners, not just lucky journalists like me that get to spend a day playing with them. But if my experiences have been even close to representative, I think we're going to find a lot of people kicking themselves for not going electric even sooner. Thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that test ride on the new all-electric Ranger XP Kinetic. If you did, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.